We're here with Joyce today, and Joyce, thank you. We're going to do a wax removal video. So Joyce is very brave. She's going to let you watch while we take the wax out of her ears. The first thing we're going to do is actually take a look, and I'll show you kind of what's going on. This ear, I think, was the better of the two. So go ahead and show them the screen there, Sherry. I'm going to turn you a little bit. So there, you can kind of see there's some earwax on the top. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. And then let me show you the other ear. This one was a bit worse. So here's some wax on that side too. So this is, I can still see through, if you look down, the dark on the bottom there is, I can see the eardrum down there just barely. But what we're going to do is go ahead and take that out. The way we generally do it is I've got just a little tool that's kind of like a little scoop. So we're going to go in and just take that out manually. We also have an irrigation system where we can flush it out. I like doing this first because that way it stays dry. I think it's the most efficient way to get the wax out, and I can usually get all of it. But we do have other things like earwax removers. This stuff is pretty good. It has a drop that you put in, and so this is a drop that goes into the ear. It will kind of break up the wax and help get it to come out. And then this kit comes with a little bulb syringe, so you can use this then to flush it out. So there's things like that, but we're going to go ahead and get your ears cleaned out. So, and she promised she wouldn't wiggle or holler. So we'll see if she can do it. So Sherry, why don't you come around this side? And you won't be able to see probably through my head, but what I'm going to do is just go ahead and try to scoop some of this out. So there's a pretty good chunk there.
Oh my. Yes.
And that might have been most of it already. That came out pretty easy. Usually earwax does not affect your hearing. The only time that it does actually affect the hearing is if it's totally sealed off the ear canal. For Joyce, we can still see that air is able to go around it. So as long as the air is going past, the eardrum still moves and you usually hear it pretty well. If the wax is actually up against the eardrum or it's totally airtight, then that sound isn't going through very well, and then it can have a big impact on your hearing. But Sherry, I'll have you look on the TV there again. So, still got just a little tiny bit, but there we can see the eardrum, and that is a pretty good looking eardrum. So, but let me take just a few more little swipes at it and we'll see if we can get that last little bit, and then we'll get to the other side. That was the side that was a little bit worse. All right, so I'm going to spin you around, and we'll go ahead and do this other side. Is this the most fun you've had all day?
Yeah, so far.
This isn't too bad, is it?
No, not at all.
Good. This is coming out pretty easy, so there's that chunk.
Yep.
You weren't saving that for something, were you?
No.
The ear canal is actually very sensitive. It's pretty much skin on top of bone, and so even though I'm not touching very much, you definitely feel it, which is a good thing, because that way if you have a bug or a rock or something in your ear, it's really uncomfortable, so it makes you want to get it out, but it does make it a little uncomfortable when we're trying to take wax out too.
Are some people more prone to wax than others?
Yeah, so some people just generate more. I think we as Americans have a little bit oilier wax. People of Asian descent tend to have a drier, flaky wax. So I kind of prefer something a little bit oilier because I think it comes out easier. So that's good. But let's take a look here. So that's pretty good looking eardrum on that side. So I think we're looking pretty good. I've got just a little up in that corner there, so let's see if we can get that. But overall, that's coming out pretty easy and it's looking really good. So there's that last little bit. A little bit of earwax is good. It's only this outer half of the ear canal that actually produces wax. And it helps to lubricate. It kind of balances the pH so you don't get fungus growing in there. So a little bit's good. What Joyce had was a little bit too much. So, that's the kind of thing that we can take out here. So if you're having trouble with your wax, give us a call. We've got 2 audiologists. We're both able to take out earwax. That's part of our licensure and our training. So give us a call. We're happy to help you. And thank you, Joyce, for being so brave and letting us take the wax out. You feel lighter and happier?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks.